continuation of Searching Within, Part 1, Section A. I'd like to talk to you more about finding your spirit. On our last YouTube, I talked about counting 3, 2, 1 to be in a state of meditation. I'd like to talk a little bit about getting into that more deeply. First of all, I'd like you to picture when you're meditating is close your eyes and picture a blackboard in your mind and write the number 3. And as you're writing the number 3, sort of like picture it. Then wait a minute or so, not a minute, a few seconds, and then write the number 2 and then the number 1. And while you're doing this, picture the number 1 as yourself, and you're growing larger and larger and larger. And it's almost like you're neon looking, that bright neon color. It could be either green or pink. You pick the color. It could be yellow, whatever color that you want, that you feel comfortable with. So we'll do that right now so you have a sense of it. And then I'm going to talk about energy. So while you're in that state, you'll have more of an understanding what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. Picture the number 3. Picture the number 2. And picture the number 1. And while you're picturing the number 1, have the number 1 grow. And that's you. You're a number 1 and you're growing. Make it a neon color. It could be pink, green, orange, whatever color you're comfortable with. And let it grow and grow. Take another deep breath, and now you're in that state. We're going to talk about energy. Energy for individuals. Now, you have your own energy. That's the energy that you share with others or you keep to yourself. That's a personal energy. And then there's the energy of the whole world. What I'd like you to do is have a connection with your energy with the energy we have in the world. And when you do that, that's when you're in a sacred, safe place. But you can't be complaining, you can't feel envious of other people, and you have to have a guidance of what you're talking about and what you're saying to other people. There's an old saying, don't say things to other people that you wouldn't say to yourself. So have more of awareness. And a good example, if you're going to like a family get-together and maybe there's a family member that you don't really feel comfortable with, take a deep breath before you go into the home and count 3, 2, 1, and then listen. Listen to what this other person is saying. If you feel uncomfortable, put that in your back burner. Have an understanding why, and then later on when you're home, do the 3, 2, 1 method again. And ask yourself questions because you have all the answers within you. Now, for instance, when someone's complaining to you, ask why they're complaining. If someone, well, you can't do that. Ask why they're saying that, because as the saying goes again, anytime someone speaks to you, it's through their own projection, through their own stuff. And you want to separate that stuff from your stuff, because to be spiritually connected to yourself, your own spirit's an individuality thing going, you need to have an understanding what is your projection, what is somebody else's projection, and where are you having the connection. I know it sounds a little difficult now, but as we go through the book, one step at a time, you'll have more of an understanding what your energy is and what it's doing for you, and how you're letting people in, and how some people you shouldn't let in. It's not anything against them. It's to find your own fulfillment. I'm going to end now and look for Part 1, Section B, and I'm going to tell you something. If you're not laughing, then you're not having fun. Humor keeps us in a state of grace. So laugh at the craziness of the world. Laugh at things that happen around you. If you're dropping something or someone saying something nasty, it's really funny because it's their stuff, it isn't your stuff. Enjoy. Thank you for watching Doris Ann Bridgehouse.